Hello, dear all. Thank you very much for this opportunity to present potential cooperation which we may develop between Japan and Kazakhstan. Nagoya University, one of the top universities in the world, and many researchers from Nagoya universities have received Nobel Prize. So it will be wonderful for Kazakhstan to set up cooperation and to learn what Nagoya University already developed. And it will be reasonable to be more specific. That's why I would love to connect activities, what we do, with our research group from Kazakh British Technical University and with experts who are doing who are developed many useful projects from Institute for Space and Earth Environmental Research and Division for Land Ocean Ecosystem Research. So with expert from this institute would be wonderful to develop cooperation related to United Nations Glacier-Water-Ocean cross-disciplinary cooperation program. And we're working on some project related to water resources, and one of the project is led by Ayjan Skakova, and I'm her assistant, and we are working together with our colleagues on this project, and I'm going to explain what we do, and it will be reasonable to match and make proper connection with experts from Japan who are doing something similar what we do. And one of the top researchers from Japan, Professor Joshi Ishizaka, and he's expert in remote sensing GIS technology from this Institute for Space and Earth Environmental Research. And he developed a wonderful program with application of Google Earth Engine within group of Earth observation. He's expert in ocean studies, and it will be wonderful to develop cooperation with this expert. He received a big grant from Google Corporation on application of Google Earth Engine, and so it will be very helpful for us to set up cooperation with this Japanese expert and work together on some project related to Central Asian issues. And so this group are quite big and strong. I mean, the Center for Orbital and Suborbital Observations. And it would be very, very helpful for us to make connection and work with this expert from the center. And also, it would be great to set up cooperation with a division for land and ocean ecosystem research. And if we work together, hopefully we will expand cooperation related to United Nations water programs. And eventually, I hope that we may set up this cross-disciplinary cooperation within United Nations and work together on this glacier-water-ocean programs. This initiative is related to our president initiative to make stronger United Nations body dedicated to water resources, because worldwide we have a lot of issues with continents, and continents have issues with flood and droughts, and also ocean sea level rising issues. So it will be logical to cooperate and work in line of these activities. Moreover, our president with other president of Central Asia visited recently Japan, and it was a discussion on cooperation between our countries, Central Asian countries, in Japan, and our president works on United Nations Regional Center for Sustainable Development Goals for Central Asia. So it will be reasonable to make connection and be in line of what our presidents decided to develop. And it would be very, very helpful to continue our discussion and brainstorming activities, and hopefully some Japanese experts would be on this summit, which also initiated by our president. This ecological summit would be in April 22nd, 23rd, 24th in Astana. It's under umbrella United Nations, so it will be very helpful to see if we could meet and continue our brainstorming activities, and hopefully we may set up some real project cooperation programs. And this meeting in Japan of Central Asian presidents and Japanese presidents were dedicated to three priority areas. And first one was related to green and resilience activities. And within these activities, we discussed about Caspian Lake and Balkhash Lake. And we are working these activities also. If we expand this cooperation to work on this type of project, it will be very, very helpful. And next, also Trans-Caspian international activities. So it will also in line of application of remote sensing and GIS technologies. So I mean, researchers could support different type of businesses, mapping and transportation routes could be applied, so we could be helpful for this area also. And next, number 3, human resource development, capacity building, so we may cooperate in this area also. And it was mentioned that Kazakh World Heritage Sites and archaeological project could be supported with these activities. We're also working on remote sensing GIS application for these activities, and I will present shortly what we are doing in this area. So in these 3 priority areas in line what we do, and hopefully with Japanese researchers we may expand it and make stronger this cooperation. And this is our current project. This project was supported by Ministry of Science of Kazakhstan. We are very thankful that Ministry of Science supported us with approximately $1 million for this project. And this project is related to the researchers related to flood and drought issues, flood drought mitigation, with application of managed aquifer recharge technologies. And this project is led by Ayjan Skakova, and I am assistant, and we are working on these activities together with our colleagues. And hopefully our research will help to make stronger water business activities in Kazakhstan, Central Asia, and will show a way how water could be more sustainable and could be more profitable in our regions. So main idea of our project you may related to water storage activities. So currently we have droughts and we have floods. So we're hoping to collect this flood water and develop some methodology, what's the rational way with less expenses to collect snowmelt water and flood water, and store this water underground, and to use managed aquifer recharge technologies and store water underground and reuse water from underground resources, from underground aquifers when we need it. So you may get more information about our project activities from this website. So you may see this flood managed aquifer recharge. Please get more information and you may see what we are doing. And the main idea of our project, it's related to Kazakh opportunities, Kazakhstan opportunities, that we have a big territory and we should use whole territory. So currently, we just emphasize mostly on several spots like Almaty, Astana. We emphasize mostly on urban areas. And at the same time, we have a huge country. It will be reasonable to use whole country. You may see that Kazakhstan has an excellent opportunity to store, to collect water on the whole territory of Kazakhstan. And we may apply managed aquifer recharge for whole Kazakhstan and try to use whole territory of Kazakhstan. Do not just condense and stay only on several spots of Kazakhstan. In case of Japan, it's understandable. Japan has a small territory and very condensed with big population, but Kazakhstan has small population and a huge territory, and it will be reasonable to use whole territory of Kazakhstan. This is our main idea. You may review this publication, what we do. So this is the idea, to spread a little bit and to use whole territory of Kazakhstan for water storage and use this opportunity to make a business, just to collect all flood water, purify this water, make it drinkable, and resell this water. And why this type of approach would be reasonable? We have big problems on the earth with sea level rise, ocean level rise, and many countries have problems, especially big cities like New York, Boston, all these big cities, and Netherlands, it's below sea level on 2.5 meters. So sea level is rising with climate change, and glaciers are melting. And it creates a lot of problems for many countries, for many islands, Maldives, and many islands are going underwater. And at the same time, continents are drying up. So it's for one group of countries, it's a big problem. But for other countries, it could be opportunity if we store water and develop technologies, how we may collect water, how we may deposit more water on continents. So this is the idea, and for this purpose, it's necessary to study whole Earth, not just only continents or only ocean, but it should be connected system, ocean and continent. This is the main idea. So we should study together. I mean, experts from Japan who study ocean, sea level rise, and people who are working on continents. So it will be a rational cooperation between Kazakhstan and Japan, work together and work on these issues. And from the financial points, it looks like a big opportunity because currently many countries have big issues with the ocean sea level rise, and they spend a lot of money on engineering works. So it's about $1 trillion per year. Many countries worldwide have difficulties, losses from this ocean level rise, and a lot of engineering work on different engineering work, construction, to save the country from the ocean sea level rise. So if we try to stabilize sea level rise and deposit more water on continents, maybe it will be helpful for many countries. But it's necessary to make proper investigation and see will it work or not. So for this purpose, it's necessary to make proper research work. This is actually idea how we may cooperate, and experts from Japan and researchers from Kazakhstan, Central Asia may work together and work on this Glacier-Water-Ocean cooperation programs. And United Nations gives this recommendation: if $1 invested in proactive disaster mitigation and resilience saves society an average of $6 in future recovery and damage costs. So simply saying, if we convince many countries who are spending a lot of money on different engineering works to invest on project which may deposit a lot of water on continents, it will be 6 times cheaper instead of trying to build some engineering facilities on their countries. So this is a potential market. It's about $160 billion instead of $1 trillion per year. But it's necessary, of course, to convince. It's necessary to make proper research, and this is the idea why we need Japanese experts who are strong in ocean studies with experts who are working on continents, work together to develop a reasonable project and business plan and convince people to work together on this issue. And for this purpose, we have this we applied for small grant in $230,000 before building developing any engineering work. It's necessary to make proper research. So one of the projects which could be potentially developed is connection of Black Sea with Caspian Lake, and to make this a pipeline system and So this project may cost about $20 billion, and colleagues from Azerbaijan, they have interest to develop this project. And now situation between Armenia and Azerbaijan is getting better, and all of them have interest to develop this cooperation program. And it's necessary to make a proper investigation. What may happen with flora and fauna in Caspian Lake if we connect this seawater and with Caspian? And it could be some mutation of living organisms here, and it's necessary to make proper studies. What may happen? So this is the purpose of this study. Before developing any engineering work, it's necessary to study what may happen. So this is the purpose of this project. We passed the first round. It's uncertain if we pass the second round and so on. But now Ministry of Science of Kazakhstan is reviewing this project. And who knows, if we get supported, it will be reasonable to involve a Japanese expert to work with us on this project. So it's in line of this initiative what our presidents discussed. They discussed about this Caspian Lake issue. And so we could match and connect our president's efforts and this project effort. Next project could be related to this third priority, related to human resource development, human capacity development, and save Kazakh world heritage and archaeological project. It also related to remote sensing GIS application, and develops this digital database of our archaeological sites. So we just submitted recently this grant application for $2 million approximately to set up a national archaeological information system for Kazakhstan. So it will be very helpful to involve also Japanese expert if we succeed in this project. So it will be reasonable to get expert in Japan who works on this cultural preservation, and in Japan to learn from Japanese expert and how we can apply this remote sensing and GIS technologies and digital technologies work together. So it's in line of our president's efforts, what they agreed already in December, and hopefully if we approve for this project, we may expand this cooperation program. And all these activities would be reasonable to discuss during this meeting, which could be in April 22nd, 23rd, 24th of April, and hopefully some visitors from Japan, some researchers could be in Astana, and we may continue this discussion, and hopefully we may set up this United Nations Glacier-Water-Ocean cooperation program. So just to resume, one more time with our project leader, Ayjan Skakova, myself and with colleagues, we work on this efforts to set up a United Nations Japanese Kazakhstan Glacier-Water-Ocean cooperation program. And we hope to set up cooperation with Institute for Space, Earth, Environmental Research and Division of Land and Ocean Ecosystem Research from Nagoya University. And hope to see you. Thank you very much. These are our contacts. Please contact us if you have some questions. Thank you very much.